I would say purpose, just having purpose. That's a fulfilling life, because once you have purpose, once you feel like, you're here for a reason and this is the reason why you're here, I feel like everything else just kind of falls into place. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
In order to get to the other side, the side of happiness, you've got to truly kill your pride. I've been dying from the inside out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Lavish Journey Podcast. It's your host, King Lavish, in here today. I have a special guest in here today, my boy Freshy Ramone.
What's happening?
Man, he's an artist from Cleveland, Ohio, man. He just came out with an album, man. It's fire. So you know what? I'm just going to let him tell y'all everything he does about his music and what got him started. You go ahead, bro.
Well, I'm Freshy Ramone, and I'm an entity from planet Saturn, and I crash landed here. I don't know
how long ago.
It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Like back when Rugrats was on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a minute ago. Like, you know what I'm saying, when niggas was watching all that and shit. So, but yeah, man. I've since then I've adapted to planet Earth, and
okay.
I picked up music and art and all that good shit, and here I am.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Some odd years later. And yeah, my new album, My Foolish Pride, is dope. MFP. Yeah, so if y'all got it, I fuck with y'all. If y'all don't got it, I still fuck with y'all, because y'all will get it by the end of this thing. Y'all need to get it. So yeah.
Matter of fact, before we get the interview started, man, what's your SoundCloud, bro? What's your iTunes, whatever you got? Let's don't know.
You could check everything out at freshyramone.com. That's FRESHY, not FRESHIE. It's Freshy with a Y. I'm the OG Freshy. I've been Freshy for a minute. Hey. So it's Freshy Ramone, FRESHYRAMONE.com. Bet. You could check it out. You could stream it on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon.
You all over.
Yeah. Save a lot. Save a lot Prime. All over. You know what I'm saying? All these.
Real shit.
Yeah, the barbershop.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my man's come up here, he came with the disc copy. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He taking it serious.
We still doing that. Exactly. 'Cause we all about the experience. So we still making sure that we, have physical copies still to this day. I don't care. If you ain't got no CD player, nigga, go buy one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could always still stream it, but some people don't got phones.
That's right. Some people don't. Some people just didn't get with the technology. They still go with the CDs, and that's okay. You got every platform, man.
Right. So shout out to everybody that's waving right now. I don't know. I don't know if this is like an involuntary thing, like as soon as you pop up, or I don't know if they just like, I don't know if you automatically wave, or wait, what does it say?
When I'm on live, I wave back.
Okay. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if like if waving is just like a normal thing for them when they pop on here, or are they like purposely waving?
You know what? That's a good question, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Okay, Danny is. What's up, boo? Oh yeah, she waving. Oh yeah, my homie Kenny, Lil Ken. What's up, Erica? What's up, E?
Man, he got the
double.
The fans out here, man.
She not even E no more. She double.
You out here
the artist formerly known as E.
He's going, man. So this question is gonna start off with, bro. What got you into this music, man? What got you into it, bro?
I've been a fan of music, as long as I could. Just thinking back, man, I remember just being, old enough to even understand what music was, you know what I mean, and understanding like the sound and what it did to me and what it did to my spirit. And I feel like I would say when I remember just being like 4 and 5 years old, listening to Nothing But a G Thing, you know what I mean, playing that, you know what I mean, playing the Chronic, you know what I'm saying, when it was on the little cassette tape with the, you know what I'm saying, with the white cover and Dr. Dre on it. Like, I remember just, watching the video and Nothing But a G Thing with the little baby in the video, like, it's like this, and he did his little arm like that. Ever since that, I was like, oh yeah, I love hip hop, you know what I'm saying, I love this, you know what I mean, and I remember, and then not only just hip hop, but I remember listening to like, to the 12-inch, vinyl LPs of like Shabba Ranks and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like you know, man, what's his name, Barrington Levy, the you know,
taking it back.
yeah. Shipping about it, whoa. Him, you know what I'm saying? I remember like just vibing out to that. My mom always kept those type of sounds and those, you know, she kept that music, you know what I mean,
Right.
you know, in my ear as a kid. And then, you know, for me to be able to go downstairs to my grandfather's house, and you know, my granddad was he is a retired jazz percussionist, so you know, I was getting Miles Davis and Max Roach and Freddie Hubbard and Bobby Few and Wayne Shorter and Herbie Hancock. I'm hearing those elements too. So I guess I was like, just musically fried at a young age.
Yeah.
I was cooked, man. Like they put too much in me. Like they instilled too much music, you know. So I just, you know, I felt like I don't know, man. I just got it naturally, I guess.
Yeah,
know?
it sounds like it, man. It's in your DNA pretty much, bro.
Yeah, so it was, you know.
For sure, man. So when did you make your first, you know, your track or your first verse? Like, when did you actually start writing music? That's the question for you.
Man. Well, I remember, like I was saying earlier, I remember Diddy and Mace came out with the, you know, broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the money, Puff, I just don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, dude, like, and I saw them, like, I saw what they were doing on the back end. I'm like, yo, these dudes are moguls. And I remember I was like, dude, I want to have my own label.
Right.
And I was 8 years old. I was like, dude, I wanted it to be called.
Go ahead.
Don't laugh. I was like, man, my label was called EC Thugs. You know, we in East Cleveland. I'm like, yo, it's EC Thugs. You know, la. So I had it to the point where I had my little notebook. I had everything. I had the roster. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sign my little sister, who was like 6 years old at the time. I'm like, I'm gonna sign my sister, her friends. They gonna be EC stars. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I went as far as like taking little T-shirts, and I was like drawing stars and writing EC stars on these shirts. Then my homie Carlton, his name was Ouija Man.
Right.
He was like the Manny Fresh, because I remember we had Fruity Loops, the first Fruity Loops that ever came out.
Yeah.
It was, you know, Fruity Loops 1.
Okay.
We had it on our computer, and he had the standard little computer speakers,
right,
and like one of those little microphones, because that was back when, like, I think it was like the instant message microphone or something. Like you talk into it, and then it'll turn your what you say into text or something.
Right.
So we was using that to rap on. And I remember the first song we made, you know what I mean, and it was fried. I don't even want to rap it.
I was about to say, hey, can you give us like a demo, small demo of it?
It was like y'all niggas don't know about rapping, know about rhyming, know about stacking, know about shining. Y'all niggas don't know about hustling, know about flossing, know about something, know about something like that. It was fried.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, man.
But you know, humble beginnings. But yeah,
exactly.
I remember that. Like I literally felt like I was like, you know, like how DJ on Hustle and Flow. I was like on some DJ shit. I'm like, all right, man, you gonna do this, man. And you gonna do this, man, and we gonna come together like this, man. Exactly. But I was like 8 years old with that mindset, so it was crazy though, man. But yeah, that's where like the first few songs I wrote, I actually wrote for my sister and her friends.
Right.
My sister never, you know, she was never really into it. We just used to do like little talent shows, you know, like just in the neighborhood. I would have all my friends come through, and we would do like little talent shows and stuff. And I remember my little sister. If she watching, man, she gonna kill me on this, but she used to be like, you know, like when you were a kid and you like, a song came out and you didn't even really remember the name of the song. You just remember the first thing they said, and you just assumed that was the name of the song. So, you know, we'd have like, we all gather around, had these little talent shows, and she'd be like, yeah, well, I'm about to sing It's 7 O'Clock by Usher.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's 7 o'clock. Like,
nice,
what you mean?
slow?
Nice and slow, exactly. So, you know, we would have little talent shows and stuff like that. And, you know, around that time, I started like filling up notebooks and like actually writing lyrics. But I feel like my lyrics didn't really start getting like, they didn't really have substance until after I heard the Marshall Mathers LP. And that like changed my whole life forever. My homie Kevin, rest in peace. he got me hip to that album. Like, I remember he brung it to my house.
Right.
He was like a few years older than me, so he was like 13, 14. I was like, 9, 10 at the time, and he was like, bruh, listen to this album. And I listened to it, and I was like, dude, what the hell am I hearing right now, yo?
Right.
Because, we all had those moments where we be like, man, like, when you get salty at your mama, like, man, I hate you, man, like, But to actually hear somebody formulating it in such a way,
right?
I'm gonna kill you like a murder weapon. I'm gonna conceal you in the closet with mildew, sheets, pillows, and film you. Like, that's how I was feeling. I'm like, damn, like this nigga gets me. He understands me.
Literally,
you know what I mean? So it was like, it was one of those things. And after that, it just challenged me to like, to just, see how far I can go with just writing and just lyricism,
right?
And all of that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you definitely got the lyrics, man.
Thank you.
Man, I want to talk about your album pretty much, bro. So, what is Kennedy about, man?
Kennedy. Okay, so first off, I gotta say rest in peace to the homie Kimball. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely a Cleveland legend, man. Cleveland legend. And the thing about that, man, it's very symbolic because the last time I saw Kenny, it was the night he passed away, and it was at an event that we had all kind of put together as a collective, and I remember it was already like negative energy in the air, just the tension of what was happening like at the moment. Yeah. And I remember just seeing him in the midst of all of this, and he had a fifth, a hand, and he was just like, man, what's up, dap me up. It was all love, man. And he actually diffused the situation that was happening, between, two sides. It was some petty beef, but he was the one that diffused the whole situation overall. And I remember that, and I just remember that image of him holding that bottle, holding that fifth. And ever since he died, we would take the Hennessy bottle, and we would, scribble out the H and put a K there. So it's Kennedy now. I don't even call Hennessy no more. It's always been it's been Kennedy since what?
That's real. Yeah.
It's been Kennedy for a minute. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah.
So the song itself is a love song, but I still found a way to kind of pay homage to the homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because without him, it wouldn't be no Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? It'd be Hennessy.
Exactly. Yes, how people you sound like a little part of his song in there.
Oh yeah. I had to pay homage, man.
Definitely, man.
I had to pay homage. I say one daughter, so I'm living for the dollar still. Hoping love don't get me killed. R.I.P. to Ken. You know what I mean? He say, I'm just trying to live. No kids, so I'm dying for this dollar bills. And right after he died, he had a daughter. You know what I mean? And that's it's something powerful about that. It's something symbolic about that,
Yeah, definitely.
So I felt like I definitely had to put that in there, to some standard, to some degree,
Right.
So that's the backstory about that song, what I'm saying, more than anything, So
that's a real deep meaning, bro.
If y'all haven't heard Kennedy, man, y'all gotta check it out.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a very nice song,
Definitely.
It's a bop. It's one of those songs that you listen to on your way from the club,
It is. Y'all definitely gotta check that out, man. So, and also your first track was Who Am I? Am I right? That's the name of it?
Yeah. Who Am I?
So I see on that you talked like to a higher perspective, man. Like, I don't know, I can't even explain it just yet 'cause it's still fresh on me.
Yeah. Who Am I is probably one of my favorite songs, man. The homie Benny Boss, shout out to Benny Boss. He produced the album. I mean, he produced that track. And it's just it was like I was at like the most I guess at like the most ultimate level of reflection, self-reflection. Because I feel like we've all at some point in our life we've all come to that monolith where we're just like, dude, who am I right now? You know what I mean? What am I right now?
Exactly.
Who am I?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just I had the balls enough to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, man, they go on through life, not knowing who they are.
Exactly.
To the point where they ultimately just adhere and they ultimately become something totally different, something that they're totally not. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, who am I? You know what I mean? And the thing about that song, it was actually the hook was actually written by my friend's daughter. My friend's daughter Maya, and she wrote that hook when she was like 6 years old. I think she was about 5 or 6 years old. Yeah. And I remember just chilling, you know, my friend Letitia, she sent me a little snippet of Maya saying that. And she was like, man, listen to what Maya is saying right now. And I listened to it and I'm like, damn, this is deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But coming from a 5-year-old,
right?
Well, a 6-year, you know,
still,
I was
man,
like, yo, this is deep right here. So, you know, when I went into the whole writing process of the song, initially it was you know, right, instead of who am I, you know, instead of that part, it was just Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. That's the, you know, Nichiren Buddhism. And that's basically, it's like it's the teaching of the ultimate, you know, of the higher self, you know what I mean, of the universe. So I was chanting that originally. And something told me to put that in there and switch it out, you know what I mean? And to me, I felt like it held the same weight in a sense, you know what I mean? Because it was just like, yo, who am I right now? You know what I mean? I'm drowning on the inside out, or drowning from the inside out, you know?
I like that track, man. I also the main message I got, I think, from that one was a man doesn't have pride. Exactly.
And it's so funny because the whole album kind of is a derivative to that one snippet. That's why I put it in. That's why I put it in the beginning. I was on my way to Atlanta. I caught an Uber to the plane, to Hopkins. I was on my way to Atlanta, and I was just, you know, I was chilling in the Uber driver, you know, with the Uber driver. We was riding, and he was like, "Oh damn, what's up, Frida? What's happening?" Yeah, and he was just like, you know, we riding or whatever, and he was like, I don't know how we started talking, but we got to chopping it up, you know, about something or whatever, and we wound up on that topic about pride and just being a man and all this stuff, and he was just like, I was telling him about the situation I was dealing with my father at the time, and, you know, we had got into a physical altercation, and, you know, my dad was on some drunk shit, he was high, you know, and he was like challenging me, you know, as a man, and I was just like, dude, like, you're not about to keep coming at me like this. I'm a grown ass man, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, on top of that, it was in front of my daughter, and that's what put me into, like, you know, primal, just instinctual mode. I was just like, dude, like, you're not about to do nothing to me in front of my baby.
Right.
That shit ain't about to happen. That's you know what I mean? So I was trying to explain that to him, and he was just like, dude, and he was like, you need to set that shit straight at some point with your dad. And I was like, bro, I can't see myself doing that. It's a pride thing. And he was like, dude, men don't have pride. You know what I'm saying? Not boys, men.
Yeah. You said that.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, damn.
I heard that message.
And, you know, and it was getting so deep that I had to record it. He didn't know I was recording it. So, you know, if he ever heard this album, you know what I mean, and he started hitting me up for royalties or something, I'm gonna have to, you know, I might have to break him off. But yeah, like, it was deep. I was like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it was definitely what led to what partially led to me even making this whole album. Yeah, you know, because I had to, you know, I realized that after that conversation, I felt like I had to test. I felt like my pride had to die after that, because it was so symbolic. Man. I was like, dude, I have to get to a more humbler version of myself in order to get to the next level of, you know, consciousness. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. So, yeah, man, it was deep, man. It was real deep, man. It was crazy.
Man, hearing that was just deep, man. Hear the story behind it, for real.
Yeah, it was deep, man.
Dang, man.
So yeah, that's where it pretty much came from, for real.
Yo, he got me speechless. That was like, I like how each of your tracks have a meaning to it, though, man. So how long did it take you to put everything together, you know, record everything and all that, bro?
So we started recording the album, I want to say, like, to be honest, it's been about probably all of 2 months.
2 months for that?
Yeah. It's been about like a little under 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must have been dedicated the whole 2 months.
Man,
I
was in the studio every other week, man.
You got to, bro. Go ahead, man. Shit, enjoy yourself, man. But yeah, I definitely could tell you put in work for that album, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. And then, you know, the homie Kalam, man, he just put it all together, man. That's the big homie. I've been following that dude for years, man.
Okay.
He used to work with the kick drums. He produced a lot of stuff, man. He worked with like Chip. He worked with Corey Babes. He worked with everybody that was really popping in Cleveland at an earlier time. MGK even, you know.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to have him to some caliber,
Right.
as far as like, you know, facilitating the project, you know. But I didn't know he would have such a role. Like I didn't know he'd be like, you know, playing, you know, a major role. You know, that the role that he played in the album. You know, just being that, you know, overall facilitator. Like, oh, I'm the dude that's like behind the boards. I'm mixing everything.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, that's dope. You know what I mean? So now moving forward, I'm like, man, I couldn't imagine not working, you know, not having him mix my projects again, you know?
Speak about Cleveland and everything, man. How you feel like the networking is out here, bro? You know, all the different artists. How you feel about it? Honest opinion.
Cleveland is trash, man. You know, I ain't gonna even stunt. Like, as far as like everything that's going on, and I ain't gonna be, I'm gonna be
real.
Politically correct. Well, not politically correct. I'm gonna be all the way real. I'm gonna be on my Donald Trump shit right now.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you, folks. Cleveland is definitely. I mean, we had the potential. We had the potential to do so much, but man, we're so, man. Like I could go anywhere else, man. Like, and I hear it so many times. I remember I used to hear it all the time coming up. Like, man, like you could go to Atlanta and get love. You could go to New York, and I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I'm Cleveland, Cleveland all day. But now it's like, bro, it's like pulling teeth just to even get people to even post your music and, you know, your own people from your own city. It's like pulling teeth to get, you know, these big so-called major outlets that Cleveland so-called has.
Yeah. It's
like pulling teeth to get your stuff on there, and they sitting up posting, look at what Trippie Redd had on. Like, I don't care what that nigga had on. What does that do? What does that do for the kids out here dying in the community? What does that do, you know what I'm saying, for the kids going through depression and going through all kind of, you know what I'm saying, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that? I could give less than a shit about what Trippie Redd had on. No offense to Trippie Redd, but bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't care about that.
So it's deeper, man. So
it's very deep, and I feel like a lot of people, they don't utilize their platforms, they don't utilize their influences correctly, and you know, it took a while, but I had to realize, like, dude, I have influence.
Yeah,
I have influence. I'm to the point where I'm the big homie now. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, claim it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just growing up, I was always like, damn, I gotta backdoor the big homies. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get the big homies, you know, to post me and to, you know, put on for me and, you know, to believe in me. But dude, I'm the big homie now.
Exactly.
I'm the big homie.
You gotta create your own path, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'm trying to use my wave. I'm trying to use my little lane to put on for, you know, similar artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Artists that are really going through stuff and artists that are really trying to get up out of their situations, man.
Right.
That, you know, really have substance, man. I'm trying to bring that back, man. And, you know, it's gonna take time, but it's coming. You know what I mean? It's definitely coming.
It's shit. Honestly, from my eyes, man, it's here. After I heard on that album, it's here. But you know what I mean? You know yourself better than I do, brother. But
for sure, it's definitely coming, man.
Yeah,
sure.
man.
Yo, shout out to my big sis though, my mentor, Imani. What's happening? Hey, Wisdom, what's happening? Yo, hey.
What's goody, man? So, bro, damn, I was about to ask you, man. So, what you plan on doing for the community then, bro?
Well, you know, for one, I want to start eventually when, you know, the money and everything starts to actually come into play. You know, I just, for one, to be honest, I definitely want to do a campaign to just, you know, heal just the overall landscape of Cleveland. You know what I mean? As a whole, as far as like, you know, try to you know, reverse some of this gentrification that's going on. You know, they're tearing stuff down, trying to push Cleveland further east. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever. I don't know what they're trying to do with East Cleveland, but they're, you know, tearing stuff down, man. I want to be able to, in some shape or form or fashion, man, is trying to like rebuild, you know, try to work with the city, man. Try to patch up these potholes and little crazy stuff like that, man. And then, you know, from that point, then we can start working on, you know, like this homeless epidemic and, you know, all this crazy stuff that's going on, man. All these people out here begging and they just out here going through it, man. They need work. So I figure, you know, if you start giving these people jobs within their own community to help rebuild their community, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, like that's powerful.
So you want to provide resources for them pretty much?
Yeah, resources. But what better resource to provide for them than to give them the tools to rebuild their own community. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how come we not doing that? You know what I'm saying? You got too many. You got people homeless in their own city, in their own neighborhood. It's like, bro, you know, here go a hammer, here go whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's rebuild some stuff. Rebuild a house. Let's rebuild, a space so that people can live in them.
Right.
You know, in these situations. It's like, I never understood the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? So,
you know what? I really don't talk about politics too much, man, but I already know why, man. You know, at the end of the day, we got to do it for ourselves. We can't keep looking for the. I ain't trying to go race, but
do your thing. Do your thing.
We can't look up to the people, the politic people, whatever. We got to do it ourselves. You know what I mean? We got to start our own business.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to support each other.
Right.
Stop blowing down on black businesses. I don't support black businesses because this, that, this. Well, you know
man,
what?
I feel like the black business is the biggest, like. Man, it's such an oxymoron, dude. It's like, dude, like we have so much power, we have so much strength, but we do not know because of just systematic bullshit, man.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I would like, man, and it's crazy. I've caught myself a few times.
Yeah.
It's like I see a black person selling something on the street. And I'm like, man, ain't nobody about to pay $10 for that. But then I go in a store, a white store, and it's like $40. I'm like, oh, well, sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we do that so much. And it's like, dude, like.
We do it every damn day.
Every day. Yeah. But it be to the point where we don't even realize that we're doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing, man. I feel like they've gotten us to a point where.
Mental slavery, bro.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, the whole. And I'm not going to even bring up Kanye when he was talking about slavery was a choice.
Everybody out here bring up Kanye every time they get on the show. They bring him up.
But you know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, I'm not going to even go back to he was talking about the 400 years. But I'm talking about right now as of today. A lot of us are oppressed by choice.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that we hold on to the past. The past is the past. The past is the past. Because of what it was. But I feel like now. We have the strength. We have the numbers. We just don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? We don't realize how strong of a race we are. We don't realize how powerful a people we are. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take for more leaders to come up and show people the right way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
There ain't no leaders, man, and they're purposely keeping it that way. They don't want black leaders, on mainstream television. They would much rather. Put guns in our hands and
shit, we need our own television.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But you would think, like, dude, like how many black multimillionaires you got in Hollywood? You would think that we would have been had our own legit network, not no BETs.
BET not our network, bro.
Dude, bro, that's what I'm saying though, man. But people don't understand that, man. They don't understand how serious it is and how. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know you going.
All I can do is sip Crown Royal Regal Apple. And make music and chill with my daughter.
That's how I feel, man.
And you know what I'm saying? And hopefully one day, things will change. But for right now, I feel like we have to believe it for ourselves in order for it to change.
We do, man. We do.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Oh, what's up, Meg?
I feel like
us
right now doing what we're doing,
what
bro.
Was that?
We're
shout out to my brother, man. 18 Skino, man. Hold on, true story, man. This nigga was one of the niggas that started me with this shit, man. He gave me my first rap name. It was Pyro. It was Pyro. Pyro Tech.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, he was the first nigga that had me battle rapping. 'Cause I remember I was salty at him because he was hitting all the girls on the street, and I was a virgin, and I was butthurt about that. So I put a diss record out about him, and we was sliding it. It was actually a disc cassette,
right?
And we was sliding it back and forth under the door, and I was like, nigga, I'm about to drop on you, nigga. And I recorded my diss and I slid it under the door, like, nigga, fuck you.
Oh, y'all was dissing each other?
Yeah, dissing each other under the door, back and forth under the door. I go to my tape player, my little cassette player in the other room. I'll put a diss out on the nigga, slide it under the door. Like about half an hour later, this nigga wrote a verse. He slid his shit under the door. But looking back on it, man, that's what kept me motivated. That's what kept me sharp, mentally sharp.
Yeah.
You know, on the music side. So, yeah, man, shout out to my brother.
Exactly, man. See, it's the little things like that that matter, man. That that you say keep your mind sharp, keep you motivated, keep you going, bro.
Right.
Man, well, I got a few questions to ask you. All right? Oh, you good?
Drake Karan. Every time the day. Drake Karan is on the track. Send It On, man. He's actually on live right now. What up, bro?
What up,
homie? What were you about to say, G?
Oh, my fault, bro. Shoot, I'm gonna ask you a few quick questions, man. You can ask them to the best of your ability. All right,
bet.
All right. First thing first. What's the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning?
The first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning is, man, I'm up. Like, damn, another day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wake up, I hear the birds chirping. I see the sun shining in through the window.
Right.
I'm just like, damn, like I'm alive.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I think about, man. And then I think about, obviously, fuck, I gotta go to work. Damn, I gotta wash up. I gotta take a shower. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But those are just thoughts that those are gonna be temporary things, because it's all the fun and passion. But the very first thing I think about in the morning, most mornings, is damn, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? That's some people don't get to experience that.
No, you don't.
No more.
Not at all.
It's over.
Exactly. That's why I say embrace it every single day.
Kids younger than me, and it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that's what we doing, man. We're in the business of living. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the business of ensuring that people live. You know what I mean? That torch burning shit is serious. We're all torches. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you burn out, it's a wrap. But we got the ability to continue to burn, and that's great, man. That's great. That's a God-given ability that all of us have. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if we all died out.
Right.
Just imagine how dark the world would be.
Super,
you know what I'm saying? It would be dark. It would be nothing.
Exactly.
That's because we're all torches, torch burner shit. That's why when I say that, light your torch, when I get to showing off the torch, and
I saw that video. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is real. This is real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want people to live.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers is killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I've been there. I know what that shit is about. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced like the closest thing to death multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And that's darkness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, we got to get up out of that. We got to keep living, because that's what life is about, man. It's about living. It's about lighting everybody else's torches, lighting the fire under everybody else's asses, and just keep putting that shit out there, man. Keep putting art out there, and keep inspiring other people, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
keep the torch lit and spread the light, pretty much, bro.
Man, bro. My Dre Karan, he said, man, we got this shit right here. We got the shit right here. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Those are words to live by. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I say, my nigga Dre said, we got the shit right here. Took a while for me to see it. Now the shit's so clear. Like, for real.
Yeah. I like that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. So that's why you was doing the torch thing. So you got that. You say you got that tatted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. It's right here. It's right here.
I got a question for you then, man.
What's that? Do
you feel that you are immortal?
I like not in a physical sense, but definitely like in a spiritual sense, because this shell that I'm in, it's got a shelf life on it. Yeah. But I'll always live forever. You know what I'm saying? I say, homie, I can die today, but if I do, my voice gonna live. Holla if you're here. Been a Mac since Craig, kick flavor in your ear. Hey. Young bull with an old soul, maybe vice versa. I was born in the 80s, dropping gems for the kids.
Going.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's real.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. To answer your question, yes.
Okay. So the spirit lives on. The
spirit lives on through. It lives on through our art.
Oh, definitely.
You got niggas that still buying Basquiat paintings. This nigga died in what, 88?
Yeah.
89?
Left behind that legacy.
And it'll always go. It'll always be here forever. You know what I mean? Forever. XXXTentacion, he got 5 number 1s on the billboards right now.
You know what? I peeped that.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, to a certain degree, you could look at it as like a bad thing. Like, oh damn, niggas wasn't bumping this shit back then.
He called it though years ago on his Twitter, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's because that energy lives on forever, man. Yeah. Non-stop. So
that's real though. Now that I think about it, that's real, man. So that pretty much answers my question for you. You plan on working 9 to 5 for the rest of your life?
hell no. I mean, like shit, I work 5 to 9 with this music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And shit, I plan to work 5 to 5 with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just one of those things, man. It's all stepping stones that we all go through, man. We all got to get to these different points, you know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it more than ever right now. And I feel like this ain't about to be for too long. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people around me can feel it too.
Yeah.
I've been at work, motherfuckers been looking at me, oh, you be on the internet too much and you be on your phone too much, because they can feel it.
Yeah.
They know I'm about to be about that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They know.
Exactly.
They know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
it's something you just got to go through, man.
At the same time, I would hope that they follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that they see that, you know what I mean, that they're living in this, that they're literally living in this little box. Mm-hmm. That, you know what I mean, they the kid inside of them is dying to get up out of.
Man, I heard somebody tell me that in LA, bro. That's crazy you said that. What do you mean by that? What's your meaning of that, man?
Man, dude, we're all like that creative aspect. Like when I look at my daughter, I see just like raw. I just see light. I see so much light, so much like potential just looking at her, and it's just like, damn. And she don't even understand. She couldn't. If you tried to explain, and you tried to open her little head open and try to shove all of this adulting, you know what I'm saying? You try to shove all of this shit in her head. She could not fathom what the fuck, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
What? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
I don't understand none of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All she understand is, I'm about to play with this ball, or I'm about to run through this grass, or I'm about to play with this dog, and I'm about to just have fun, slide down and slide. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we all have that inside of us, man, but society does this thing to, kind of put us in this box. Mm-hmm. It starts with going to school and kindergarten and things like that. It's like they start putting this structure thing on you and start structuring you as an individual. And, I mean, to some degree, it's okay, I guess, to a certain degree, because you get to learn things and you get to use what you're learning. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, when you go to work, it's the same thing. It's like, dude, you cannot tell me that the average person don't see the correlation between high school and the workforce. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to work, you get there in the morning, you know what I'm saying? You might be there early. What's that, homeroom in high school?
Your homeroom.
Yep. Where you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, well shit, I don't clock in until 9, but it's 8:30.
Right.
That's homeroom, my nigga.
Right.
You clock in, nigga, that's that morning bell.
Yep.
You in this bitch. You gotta do, like, you doing your you doing your assignments and you doing what you gotta do. Man, dude, I can't wait till lunchtime. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some places allow you to get smoke breaks. That's recess.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then, not to mention you got all this gossip. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? You hearing all the gossip. Oh, he said this, she said that. That's high school shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The reason being is because we are still the kids we used to be. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing Kanye said. Yeah. And I could not agree with him more. Mm-hmm. Because when you go home and you by yourself, you're who you really are.
Exactly.
You're as vulnerable as you could possibly be. I go home, maybe days I go home and I'm chilling. I'm watching motherfucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, real.
You know what I'm saying? Not the mama type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that, like, the average nigga, like if a nigga knew that I went to the house and I Netflixed and was chilling watching dinosaurs on my feet up eating ice cream, nigga be like, man, what the fuck? You childish.
Exactly. And see, man, I don't care though, man.
I don't care either, bro. I don't care,
I let the kid live on. Like my nigga, I'm a free spirit type person, man. I'm not letting society get to me. Like, of course, I got to work to get that bread, but it ain't about to trap me though.
Flat out, exactly. Yeah. Don't let it work you.
Yeah.
What's that? Make that money, diamond. Don't let it make you.
Don't let the money
for
make
real.
You.
Hey, that's real. That's real talk. That's real talk.
Real.
Cause bro, it's like, dude, we are bigger than the money.
Way bigger. Money's material.
Man created the money. Mm-hmm. So why, you know what I'm saying? Why die over something that you created? You created this. You know what I'm saying? Why kill somebody when you could just, that's why you got cryptocurrency. Niggas is just creating, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, literally,
and they showing us just how easy it is to create.
Showing us, and nobody taking the lead of it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna create a computer version of money.
Yeah.
Like nigga, like bro, they showing us just how easy it is to make stuff.
Yeah.
And to create stuff. That's because we have we have the power to do it.
So what's the problem you think then, bro?
The problem is that people are fearful. Mm-hmm. They're fearful of what they don't understand. They're fearful of the unknown. They're fearful to take, they're afraid to take risk. They're afraid to, go out go out on a limb and just,
mm-hmm.
be themselves and just live. They're afraid of that.
Mm-hmm.
It terrifies people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm slowly coming up out of that. You know what I'm saying? But, I can say that right now. I can say like, yeah, I was that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that hopefully people who, feel the same way could be like, damn, I feel you. I was just I'm having multiple text message conversations with people who feel the same way.
Right.
Like, damn, man, I've been in this job for too long. I'm tired of working. And,
exactly.
Bro, leave. Exactly. I don't want to sound like Gary V, but seriously,
you fuck
get
with
out.
Gary V too? Yeah.
Gary V be too extreme, man. He'd
Gary
be
V
like,
extreme to another level.
He be like, you got to think about, what's really going on. Who's really your problem? Your mom? Fuck your mom. Fuck your mom. Fuck her. Forget her. Like, that's what Gary V be on. But it's like, he's savage, but I feel it though. It's like, bro, don't let nobody stop you from doing nothing, man. And these are words that I have to, like after this podcast, I got to come back and listen to it multiple times because this is for me too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Because, I find myself, I be talking to my mentor, talking to Imani. I feel like, man, thank God for her, man, because, she's been helping me a lot, just through a lot of stuff, that I've been going through on a personal level, her and his music, you know what I'm saying? And, and my daughter, seeing my daughter and seeing, the potential, man, just the untapped potential that she has. Mm-hmm. Those are things that keep me going, man. And then now, man, just seeing how much love I'm getting off this project, man. Just seeing how people really recognize real.
Hell yeah.
And that's what's dope, man. I'm trying to bring that real back, bro. Shout out to my homie Bucha on here, man. Shout out to Bucha, man. This nigga cooked breakfast to the MFP.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to bring that real back, bro.
Exactly.
I swear. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? In life or in death, bro, that real shit is gonna come back, bro. And I mean it. Like I
real
mean
lives
it.
On, man.
Flat out. You
real
know what I'm
lives
saying?
On. Always, bro. Stay true.
Flat out, bro. Flat out.
Man, my guy just heard just drop some crazy wisdom. I'm gonna come back and listen to this shit myself. He just dropped some gems. Man, I love the wisdom, bro, man. All right. Man, I got a silly question for you though, bro.
Okay. What's up?
If animals could talk, which animal would you talk to the most?
To be honest, I think I would talk to birds the most.
Birds? Why is that, bro?
Because I feel like they have an aerial view on just, the whole world and the planet. And I just want to know their perspective on life, just from being so high up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they look down on all of us. You know what I'm saying? They're up in the air.
That aerial view, yep.
And it's just like, damn, we find ourselves, I find myself gazing into the sky like, damn, this is just such a beautiful thing. But to actually be up there, you know what I'm saying? And just surveying like the whole earth below you.
Right.
I think that's like some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be kicking it with the Eagles. Like I'd be chilling.
Hey, what up,
We'd
y'all?
be chilling, like talking, having like profound conversations, So yeah, I definitely would talk to birds for sure. But one of my favorite animals, I love cheetahs. Mm-hmm. I've always been a fan of cheetahs. I remember back like being 5 and 6 years old, like waking up early enough to watch Beast Wars. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of these young kids don't know about Beast Wars, but it was like a spinoff of Transformers. But it was when it was like the animals was transforming. I was like, oh, this shit is fire.
Yeah.
And my favorite character was a cheetah named Cheetor. Mm-hmm. And the nigga was raw. He was raw. That nigga used to run fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And be fighting and, doing whatever. So I always like, had a fascination with cheetahs and just, how fast they could run and, things like that. You know what I mean? And they're just like beautiful animals. And one day, when I get enough money, I want to buy a cheetah and I want to bring them to Cleveland.
That's real.
And I want to have all the kids pet them, you know.
Hey, Mariah said, "Wow, that's deep." What you was just talking about a minute ago, bro.
What's up? Shout out to Mariah.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Make sure Mariah, if she got time, man, to check out that My Foolish Pride.
For sure. Check it out. I'm about to post. I'm post a link in the description after the video.
Oh yeah, that's real. That's super real.
Hey, you already know, bro. Man, that's a good answer.
My nigga said I had Cheetor.
Well, you had
the toy. You had the doll.
No, I didn't have that. Man, so bro, I got a question for you again, man.
What's up, Kumar?
Barbecue or soul food?
Barbecue or soul food?
Yeah.
I feel like barbecue is a form of soul food. We gotta go like on a whole. We gotta go to like the extreme. We gotta say soul food or something just wild like fast food.
Oh, that's all right. Niggas
hey, no. Some people would be like, man, dude, I like fast food because it's quick. But no, dude, like when you think about it, soul food versus fast food. That's pretty much what that's pretty much the topic of this whole fucking discussion. Mm-hmm. Cause all this music that's coming out is fast food. Mm-hmm. My Foolish Pride is fucking soul food. I'm talking about this shit is some Big Mama shit, Big Mama house shit. This some shit that you know what I'm saying? This some shit that Boys to Men gonna make a single about.
Oh, well,
you know what I'm saying? This is soul food, my nigga.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all download it. Make sure y'all check it out, man. Cause all this other shit is fast food.
I like that. That's a good.
It's gonna get you full, but that shit might. I mean, you know, it's a temporary thing. It's gonna hurt your stomach. Hurt your head.
Be on the toilet for hours.
You're going to be on the toilet. You're going to have hypertension, high blood pressure.
She said bring the cheetah to Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The cheetah is definitely going to come to Cleveland. And, you know, we're going to have a tour. It's going to be the Pet and Cheetah tour, you know what I mean? And I'm going to bring the cheetah. He gonna start off as a, I was about to say, he's going to start off as a puppy. He's going to start off as a cub. Mm-hmm. And, you know, everybody going to get a chance to pet him, you know. And, yeah, he just going to be a friendly cheetah. He going to be the cheetah of East Cleveland.
Bet. And, I'm looking forward to it. You gonna take pictures with it?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I might change Shaw High School's mascot to the cheetah instead of the cardinal. You know, I don't know how people might feel about that, but you know, it's gonna be the cheetah. You know, and
it's a bet.
I'm a redesign the jerseys. You know, they're gonna have cheetah print on them. They're gonna be blue with cheetah print on them, and they're gonna be dope.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man.
It's coming. It's coming.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. So, what do you like? What do you like in a woman?
What do I like in a woman?
Yep.
Man, I like everything in a woman. But no, I to be honest, a lot lately after I just been going through what I went through, my personal experience with, you know, my situation, you know, I feel like I'm not per se looking, you know, for a relationship or nothing like that, but I feel like if I ever come across a woman who's self-aware, you know, who has a high, you know what I mean, a high knowledge of self, you know, a woman who don't feel like she need she need, you know what I'm saying, instant gratification. She don't need, you know what I'm saying, she don't need social media to define who she is. I think that's the sexiest thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who could really take control of who they are. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. Right. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be walking around here with a Khloe Kardashian ass and all that shit. That shit's fried. Like I'm not really into none of that.
Hell no.
You could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be a little pencil. What could he say? Still wife her up, even with her flat chest. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because it's not about that. It's about who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. I feel like that's the best thing you could do to impress me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, because that's the type of woman I want my daughter to grow to be. Flat out, you know what I mean? So
I respect that, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't need no woman. I don't need to be sitting, chilling, talking to you when you pulling out your phone every 5 minutes
on Snapchat.
Shit like that, man. I was in LA one time, man. I was out. You know, we went to the trade show. Shout out to Kumar if he's still on. Mm-hmm. We was out in trade show, man. You know, Agenda. You know, and yeah, man. We went out. You know, me, my homie Glenn. My homie Jordan Amir, you know, and my homie Jose, was hanging out with his friends, and it was this girl, man. She was bad though. She was bad. Like I think she was like Cambodian or something crazy. And you know, we out kicking it or whatever at the little Thai restaurant, I think it was. And the whole time she was just on some trash, bro. I'm trying to talk to her. She just not even looking at me. She keep taking pictures of her food. The food come out, bro. She had a whole ass photo shoot with her food. She only ate 2 bites of that shit. I'm just like, damn, my nigga, like you didn't even eat your food.
Yeah.
Like
Too
what?
busy trying to show her about social media.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then it was just like, I'm like, dude, this chick has no substance. It's like you could be the baddest chick, and that's how it be, man. A lot of these girls, man, they be compensating, man. It's like it's same with these guys.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas, man, they be posting all these pictures of, you know what I'm saying, chilling in front of cars, like brand new cars that's probably rented, that's probably not theirs. Like this with they rent money, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got, you know what I'm saying, belts on Helmet Lane and, you know what I'm saying, Hermes belts and Gucci belts. But it's like, nigga, who are you, bro? Exactly. Who are you as a person? These women, like every single picture they showing their bodies, they butt naked, ass naked. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what are you hiding? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of them are overcompensating, dude. Like I was talking to this chick that was, once again, bad.
Oh yeah,
body,
what
everything.
Is bad? Somebody want to know what is bad. So you said.
I mean, bad is just like boom, boom, just everything, just all the physical, features of what what would be enticing to a man. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there talking to the chick, and it's like I feel like I'm talking to a damn bag of chips. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like nothing. I'm like, damn, dude, like this chick has no type of nothing. Like she has nothing going on for her. No, it's like, dude, if you ain't got nothing up here, then it's like all of that shit don't even matter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, everybody's different, man. Some dudes, they would prefer a girl like that. Mm-hmm. Because I guess they feel like, oh shit, I don't care. Like I'm not really, I'm not really in it for that. But for me, it took for me to have a daughter for me to realize, like, dude, I have a higher appreciation for women now, man. It's like I have to respect. I just have to respect women. I respect women who respect themselves. I would put it like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like if I see myself, the next relationship I get myself in, like serious relationship, it's got to be with a self-aware woman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I could see myself actually really, you know what I'm saying, like building with mentally.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, dude, like, I feel like you ain't got too many of those type of women out here, man. You know, and that's why I feel like I can't say there's no hope for the future, but I don't know, man. You never know.
Yeah, man, that's true. The materialistic aspect of everything, it doesn't matter to me for real, man. Materials come and go. You feel me? It's all about connect with somebody. In my eyes, I say spiritual, bro. Spiritually.
Right. Clout chasing instead of character building.
What?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's true.
She hit the nail on the. She hit the hammer on the nail. Shout out to the homie Zelion. Recognize
that clout chasing shit. It ain't gonna lead to nowhere, man. It lead to
big kicky
bullshit.
Big kick dose. Yeah, though, man. So I don't know, man. I'm just on a mission for self-awareness, and I hope that everybody follows suit, and I hope that we could become more self-aware. We could all, take a few days away from this bullshit to unplug ourselves from this matrix. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And go to the real world and really, 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 really get in tune with ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we get so engulfed in this bullshit, man, that we follow suit. Mm-hmm. And it's so easy to do, man. It's to the point where we all saying the same phrases. Mm-hmm. We all posting the same shit. We all commenting about the same things. And it's just like,
media,
bro.
So you fight social media is blocking people's self-awareness?
Of course, man. Social media is killing self-awareness. Mm-hmm. Social media is killing social awareness. Correct, yeah. And social media is killing love. At the end of the day, love is the biggest thing that is killing, because every time you see some shit, it's just about sex. It's just about, you see memes about, oh yeah, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, could this nigga fuck like this? Could this bitch suck a dick? It's just all about sex. And it's like, bro, like, that's not love. That's not what that shit is about, bro.
Lust.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just fried, man. That's why niggas. That's why you get chicks that be getting cheated on. That's why you get niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just, niggas be in it to, for sex. Like, oh, I'm about to hit. Now it's just like about, how many notches you got under your belt. Man, I hit this chick, I hit that chick, I hit this, I hit that. And these girls feel like that's all they could offer to a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like, oh, well, maybe if I let them hit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, he'll stick around. That's not the case, bro. You gotta like, it's literally about, you know, being self-aware. You know, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna say like, I ain't gonna sound like Life Jennings and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Think before you let it go.
Yeah.
Cause that nigga was a cock blocker back in the day, but that shit pissed me off. But we all go through this. We all go through this. I mean, you know, when I was young, I was on that shit too.
Of course.
I was on that fried shit. I was like, man, I'm trying to, you know, that was my mission, to see how many chicks I could get with and la la la. That was the wave. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to a certain age, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say age is, you know, I'm not gonna say when you get to a certain age you have to do this, you have to do that. But in that regards, I feel like, bro, you got to come to terms with, like, you know what you really about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, like I said, it took for me to have a daughter. I know niggas with multiple daughters that's still out here wilding. They don't even take care of their own daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. It's just us as an individual, you know, our individual journeys. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people have a lot more work than others, but I feel like we all need to, like, you know, consider, you know, taking a deeper look within ourselves, for real, before we, you know, decide that we want to be in relationships and we want to get serious with girls and serious with men. And we got to get serious with ourselves first. We got to have relationships with ourselves.
That's real.
And that's something that we've never, you know what I'm saying, most people have never gotten to do. Because you go from being a kid to just straight out here, and, you know, like, you see your parents, you know, and everything that they got going on, and, you know, you be like, well, shit, you know, you think that that's what it's about. And dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm slightly lit off this crown, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you speaking some truth.
I get to talking when I'm lit.
Man, look, man, this platform is all about you, bro. It's your voice, man. That's real though, bro. That's
Shout out to B-Dub. He got the trials of Job ahead of him.
Somebody said, glad you grew up naturally.
Yeah, man, but I wouldn't say it was naturally, because it was very uncomfortable. It was like just imagine being a 5'4" nigga, and then you go to sleep and you wake up 6'8". Just imagine, like, your body just being contorted and stretched to be this tall nigga. It's a very uncomfortable thing, like, you know what I'm saying, to grow up, to force yourself to grow up, to be like, no, dude, I gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? It took for me, I'm like, yo, dude, like, what am I on right now? Like, a lot of shit that I had to do, I had to change, and change is very uncomfortable. So, I mean, it wasn't a natural thing, you know, but in a sense, but I felt like, you know, it had to be done. It was necessary.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? So
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, do you read, like, spiritual books or anything, man?
To be honest, man, I don't be reading nothing, man. And I need to start reading, man, because like, I got it, like, over by my house where I just moved to. There's like this house down the street, and I walk past it a lot, you know. There's this house. I don't even know who lives there. I just see it, you know. It's just like, obviously it's people living there, but they have like a little it's like a little book thing, you know, to where you could just walk up and just pick up books. It's just they people. It's like a community thing where people just put books in there. And every time I walk past there, I see an interesting book, and I pull from it. But I have yet to actually read any of those books, so I just got like a whole shelf of books that's just chilling. And I'm just like, I know, and I'm just like, damn, I need to really sit down and start reading. But I feel like, you know, I'm always just so busy with other things, and, you know, which is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I could really learn a lot more from reading. Yeah, man, it's real good. So yeah. For sure. Yeah, I started reading I've been reading, but, you know, I actually started reading books back in 2016, bro. Right. And that really, you know, got my mind to another, I don't even know, man, took it to like another level. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, they say the highest shit in the books they don't want us to know. They know we ain't gonna read. Right. Niggas ain't got time to read. Shit, niggas barely read post. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. I told niggas that my album was coming out June 23rd, and niggas still hit me up. Hey, when your album drop? Like, because niggas don't read. Yeah, man, you know, it's everything you said. It's like fast food in this generation. Yeah, man. They don't read. They don't pay attention. If I'm not posting a motherfucking gun, if I ain't posting, you know what I'm saying, a bitch twerking her ass, the average nigga be like, I'm good on that shit. This ain't no real nigga shit. This ain't no real nigga shit. Like, no, but it is real nigga shit. Like, it's realer than you could imagine, bro. Because I'm being as vulnerable as I can be right now. I'm letting you know, bro. I've been to the ultimate bottom, bro. to my lowest point just so that I could, you know, just so I could come back and like let y'all know what this shit was really about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's real nigga shit to me.
Yeah. Oh, your live done went off.
Yeah, I guess it.
You can save it to your your thing, I think.
For real?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yep.
I had 34 viewers. Dope.
Oh, you was going.
That shit was going. Wow.
My dude had the fans going, y'all.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Oh, people be like, you could like the live feed too? That's dope.
Yeah, people can go back and watch it and everything, bro. Hold on, y'all. That's real though, man.
Yeah, man.
But hey, I like your insights, bro. Definitely, man. I got like a few more questions for you, bro. So, what's your favorite food to eat?
I don't know. I would say I don't know, man. I like it all depends. If you could narrow that down to like food groups, I don't know. I think it'd be probably best. Like, I don't know, cause a lot lately I've been eating a lot of avocados. Yeah, I've been eating a whole lot of avocados to the point where that shit is just tastes good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Most people be like, man, avocados don't have no flavor. But you eat that shit, you put a little pepper on that shit, ooh-wee, wah-wee.
Avocados. I have not tried any avocados.
You never had an avocado before?
No, never had avocado.
Bro, look, let me tell you. I'm about to set you up. So
go ahead.
You take an avocado.
All right.
You cut it, you slice it, thinly slice, multiple slices. You take a hard-boiled egg or two, cut them joints down the middle. Mm-hmm. You take you a tomato, cut that boy. Then you put a little olive oil, put a little pepper on it, put it on 2 pieces of either toast, or if you want to get fancy with it, throw some ciabatta bread, whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh, and some cheese.
That's it?
Preferably provolone cheese or something, you know what I mean? But you gotta make sure everything hot. You still gotta make sure.
I was just about to ask. All right.
You gotta make sure that them boiled eggs is, you know, hot.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be fresh out the pot. Mm-hmm. You gotta throw that provolone over top. Get you 2 pieces of toast. It bang. It's going. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna take your word on the avocados.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. Somebody asked, should a woman tell her crush she likes him? He shows the signs but never speak up directly. That's a question for you, bro.
Well, I feel like as far as that goes, I feel like he's probably nervous.
Yeah, nervous.
But, you know, in his way of showing it, he want to act like he just, you know what I'm saying, he in control. But, you know, men get nervous too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the, you know, politically correct thing to do would be to tell them how you feel. But we live in a world where it's a power trip. It's all about power. Mm-hmm. We live in a world where now it's like, you know, for a woman to feel like she in control, she not gonna respond to your message. She's not gonna respond to your text message. Mm-hmm. You know, past a certain time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. To leave you like in suspense. Like, damn, does she like me? Does she not like me? Like, am I tripping? We live in a world like that. So if you wanna feel like you in control of the situation, you ain't gotta tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
You know, I mean, once again, I don't really know what type of dude this guy is. But I don't know, but it sounded to me like he's just, you know, he's unsure of, you know, of his feelings. He's unsure of whether or not, you know, he should open up to you or not. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He's unsure. So, you know, you just gotta either wait for him to figure it out or just keep it pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like because 9 times out of 10 what'll happen, and I don't even know if this will really for sure happen, you tell him, you get to pouring your heart out to him, he gonna look at it like, oh shit, oh yeah, she liked me. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? I won. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's a give and take, man. It's like a back and forth thing. It's weird.
It sound like you said we kids, but also adults at the same time.
Yeah, man. It's really like that, bro. And it's fried, man. It's fried. Okay. It had been times where I didn't text girls that I was really feeling, and I thought they was feeling me, and they left me on red. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because in their mind, they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm, you know. Some women they like that. They like they like to have puppets, and they like to have niggas that they could be like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of this social media shit. Because they see all of these memes and shit. Like, you need to, you know, You need to be in control, girl. You need to be this. And it's just like, dude, like
Everybody playing with each other, man.
Everybody playing, man.
She had something else. She said, what about women who is the entire package? The guys likes her and she likes him, but jealous women try to sabotage it before anything begins.
Okay, now as far as that goes, I'm gonna speak from experience.
Asking for a friend.
You could have jealous women, you know, a lot of time, most of the time it's your friends, the girls that's around you that are single. And one thing that I can say that I feel like, you know, is a challenge. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a challenge for you know, people who are in a couple, I mean people who are in a relationship or married people to have single friends. It's difficult. It's very difficult because your single friends, they gon' miss,
right?
They gonna miss kicking it with you, you know what I'm saying, on a level that they was kicking it with you when, you know, when y'all was all single.
Exactly.
But you in a relationship now. So you gotta move on some relationship shit, or they will get jealous and they will try their best to try to break that shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of jealous little single chicks on the side trying to tell my girl, who's very, you know what I'm saying, easily influenced by them. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, yo dude, he be out here, it be girls, you know, going to his shows and girls this and that, and it's just like, bruh, you know what I mean, like you gonna come into that, you gonna come in contact with that, unfortunately. Yeah. But that's the thing, if y'all solid and if it's love, or it's true love, it's real love there, y'all can't let nothing like that get in the middle of that, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all having problems, whatever, y'all need to address that, you know what I'm saying, between the two of y'all, and not let the outside world in on none of y'all personal shit. If you do that, then y'all solid. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to worry about. You know? I wish that, you know, I did it like that. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the opportunity to do it like that with, you know, my daughter's mom. Because of the fact that, like I said, she was very easily influenced with all this bullshit and social media and all these outside, you know, voices. And it's like, dude, like, we live in a world where opinion is like the most, like, you know, I feel like opinion never mattered as much as it did now. It's like we live in such an opinionated world right now. It's like big opinion time. Never really mattered as much as it did now. Everybody got an opinion. Yep. And we get to the point where, and you know, it sucks because everybody's opinion, like before, it's like, nigga, you can have an opinion, I can have an opinion. Right, it just is what it is. Yeah. Now it's like our opinions are forced on each other. You know, to the point where I'm punching you with my opinion. You hit me with yours. Exactly. It's like to the point where we can't even get over the opinion. We can't get away from it. So it's like once you realize that, once you're able to, like, I guess kind of block that out, you know, you good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? So
I find this generation, it's tough to block that out, man.
It
is.
You have
a strong mind to block that shit out,
It is, but you got to be strong with it.
You got to be strong, man, because I swerve all the bullshit.
You got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I won't say that there's no hope for love anymore.
It's hope.
But it's going to be a challenge now because of what's going on. And that's just with everything else. With career, with finances, with everything. Everything has become a challenge. But it's like once you're mindful of that and once you understand that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I read something the other day. It said life will always have challenges. And the day you learn to accept that, it's the day you live a great life, man.
Flat out.
Always. Let me see some. Hope is never lost.
Never.
She said the same exact thing she was talking about a minute ago.
What's that?
What's that again? She commented like probably 3 minutes ago. It's probably about the relationship you was talking about, such as how people are easily influenced and everything.
Yeah, we are, man. Everybody is easily influenced, bro. You know what I mean? You got a bitter ass bitch over here that then, you know what I'm saying, the shit ain't work out with her relationship, so she like, oh shit, I'm about to fuck up my girl relationship. I'm about to tear her shit up because I want my bitch back with me. I want to be kicking it with my bitch. Yeah. And it's like, dude, that's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not your real friend, then. You think about it for
real. But that's what I'm saying. But that's something that, you know, you as the man, you can't explain that to your girl. Like, dude, that's not your friend. Yeah. She's like, what you mean? That's my bitch. It's been my bitch. All right, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta let her learn.
Exactly. And you know, and you know, and it's all a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? We all live and we learn. So it is what it is. Who is that?
Deep. Hey, they loving your knowledge, man.
Ray strong. What's up? What's happening?
Hey.
Damn, everybody back on. We back on.
Hey,
we back on.
Hey, you got some good supporters. Man, you got a good
What up,
following,
y'all?
bro.
Man, I love everybody who's tuning in, man. If y'all haven't already checked my album out, it's called MFP, My Foolish Pride. It's on all streaming services right now, man. I hope everybody check it out. I hope everybody experiences it. Those of y'all over there, y'all can follow me at Mantra Freshy. It's MANTRAFRESHY. That's at MANTRAFRESHY on all
social media.
All social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? The link to my album is in my bio. It's at freshyramone.com. FRESHY. I'm sorry, I'm lit off the crown. As y'all can see.
Take another shot, man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh man. Oh shit. Hey.
Go ahead. And we got another question here for you, bro.
I thought you never asked.
Man, look, you come through here as all love, bro. All right, look here, man. Should you give an ex a second chance?
Yeah, I mean, but that's at your own discretion. It's like, you know, if you feel like your ex deserves a second chance, why not? Like, fuck what everybody else say. You know what I'm saying? You can give your ex 200 chances.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah.
If you feel like your ex is, you know, well, first off, if you feel like you're in a good enough place to do that, you know, if you feel like there's something there that could be worked on, that could be salvaged, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? People change every day, man. Contrary to people's beliefs, people think, oh yeah, well, you know, all niggas ain't shit, and this nigga did this to me this day of this year. He gonna always be like that. No, not necessarily. Sometimes it take, you know, people to separate and go their separate ways and to break up for them to realize what they lost and for them to, you know, learn to, like, damn, like, I really fucked up and I fucked up on this level and this is some things that I have to change. Some niggas never change.
Yeah.
Some niggas go their whole life feeling like they did right and feeling like they, you know, they don't need to change. It's just, it all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like that person deserve a second chance, deserve a 200th chance, fuck it, go ahead. You know, why not? You know, but at the end of the day, you got to realize is it conducive to your life? Is it something that, you know, you could see yourself spending time doing? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's something we don't get back. We might get our relationships back, but we don't get the time back. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again, bro.
Flat out. You know, people come and go in your life, but that time, once that time is gone, it's over.
Yep.
Flat out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, if you feel like spending the next 20 years of your life trying to make some shit work, that's on you. And more power to you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you could also be using that 20 years of your life building yourself and working on yourself for the possibility of the next person coming in that, you know, could be something new, something better, you know?
Right. Wow. To answer your question? Oh, yeah, thumbs up. You
Say no more. Say no more.
That's real, man. You know, I got a question for you since you're in the music deep. Everybody love this question, bro.
What's that?
If you was trapped on an island for 1 full year, what 3 albums or mixtapes you listen to? You only get 3.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, shit. I would definitely put Reasonable Doubt in there, flat out. Flat out. Reasonable Doubt is definitely, you know, my mind is infested with sick thoughts that circle like a Lexus. When driven wrong, be sure to hurt you. Do levels like duplexes. In unity, my crew and me commit atrocities like we got in unity. You guessed it, manifested intangible goods. Platinum Rolexed it. Don't lease, we buy the whole car as you should. Man, that's one of my favorite albums, flat out. Anyway, Reasonable Doubt, most definitely. That's gonna definitely be up top. Let's see. Damn.
You got 2 more. There's another question on here. You get done.
Fuck. I would say you definitely got to throw in like a Prince anthology album. You know what I'm saying? I would say greatest hits, but you got to put like some of them B-side joints on there too, like the Pink Cashmere. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a coat of pink cashmere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to sing the whole song. I got
gotta know how I feel about you, baby. I always want you near. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely got to have a Prince anthology on there. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like all his greatest hits, like a Prince mixtape. All right. Prince mix CD.
What's your number 3?
The last one?
Yep.
Right now, I'll probably have to say MFP. Flat out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course.
I need to hear that. I need to hear that while I'm out there, for sure.
Y'all see it right here for sure, for sure.
My foolish pride, you know.
Prince. Yeah, Prince.
Prince is, man.
All right, it's another question on here. All right. What if a guy religiously checks out your page but does not talk to you in person? Always hugs. Always hugs. Hold on. So he always hugging you but never talking to you?
Wait, what?
I don't know what that means. But long story short, what if somebody's always checking your page but never talking to you? There's a lot of people do that nowadays. Hella people.
Man, okay, so if he's always checking your page and never talking to you, it's obvious that you're on his mind and he's constantly thinking about you, but he's unsure. Mm-hmm. It's just the unsure. It's the uncertainty of, you know, like, damn, should I like get serious with this girl? You know what I'm saying? Should I take this relationship serious?
Exactly.
It's something that either you're doing that he can't be completely sure about, or it's something that he feels inside, or it's just his niggas around him like, nigga, like, fuck these hoes, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So he's being unsure, but he's still trying to keep you at arm's length.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to keep tabs on you to make sure you ain't messing with no other niggas or whatever, because he's still considering the possibility of being like, oh yeah, I could, you know, be with this girl. And it's just fried. It's just some childish shit, you know. It's just some playful shit.
That sound fried.
It's fried, you know what I mean? If you know, nowadays, man, it's like we living in, like, niggas is dying and never died before. Mm-hmm. So it's like, shit, if I feel some way about you, I'm gonna let you know, like, right then and there.
You gotta say it then. Don't be waiting until
shit, because I could go to sleep and not wake up.
Exactly.
Flat out. So if I'm feeling you, yo, I'm feeling you, flat out. So what's up? You know, we get, you know what I mean? Like, what you trying to do with that? What you trying to do with that information?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people ain't like that yet.
Yeah.
And it's you know, it take time.
For sure.
So I mean, what can you say?
All right, I got 2 more questions for you, man.
All right.
All right, next one is, what is a day in the life of Freshy Ramone?
Well, you know, I'm gonna just factor out a whole 7 hours of working during the week, because that shit don't have nothing to do with nothing that I got going on. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a productive member of society in those hours, but I mean, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would say a day in the life for me, the ideal day in the life for me, would be to wake up, hear them birds chirping, see the sun shining. You know what I'm saying? Get up, you know, probably cook something, whatever. Go outside, you know what I'm saying? Hit that pull-up bar. Shout out to my homie Vegan Londo. He got me on the pull-up bar. Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out to Rage the Poetic, and shout out to Shauna Slay's Braids. Hey. What up, baby? So yeah, like, you know, I do that. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, man. But when you exercise and, you know, releasing them endorphins, that's what builds your creativity. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I, you know, hit that pull up. You know what I'm saying? Messing around with the dips a little bit, and I'm subconsciously creating these thoughts, and it's like, all right, you know, it's whatever I choose to do with them. You know, I might feel like, oh, maybe I'll design some clothing or something today, or maybe I'll, you know, hit the studio today. So yeah, the ideal day for me is just utilizing my time on this earth, you know what I'm saying, in the most productive way possible, flat out. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Take advantage of the day.
Take advantage. Carpe diem.
That's what I say, man. Dominate the day. Flat out. Do the most you can do, man, because you don't know when the time is going to stop.
You don't know.
That's real.
None of us know.
Exactly, man.
But that's the beauty of it, though, because if we knew, I don't know how people would deal with it.
Yeah. I don't want to know how they deal with it either, man.
Yeah.
I like the curiosity, you know what I mean? You don't know. Just live. Exactly. Don't worry about the end. Just worry about the now. That's why I say live in the now. I'm such an in the now type person, bro.
Right.
Definitely. Know. Gotta live through it, man. Well, I got one more question for you, man, and it's off on a good note.
Okay.
So what makes a great life?
What makes a great life? Mm-hmm. I would say purpose. Mm-hmm. Purpose. You know what I mean? Just having purpose. Being purpose. You know what I mean? Like, being a change in other people's lives, you know what I mean? Being the difference between happiness and sadness in, you know, someone else's life. And just, you know, knowledge and, you know, seeking knowledge. And yeah, like, I feel like I would say purpose, you know, just having purpose. That's a fulfilling life, because once you have purpose, once you feel like, you know, you're here for a reason and this is the reason why you're here, I feel like everything else just kind of falls into place. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wake up with a purpose, man. It makes your day feel more fulfilled.
Right. You know, when you wake up with a purpose, when you wake up knowing what you're going to do in the day, you wake up like, oh, yeah, this is what I'm going to do, you know, and, you know, this is why I'm going to do it, and this is who I am, and this is, you know, it makes so much, it makes a lot of difference, you know what I'm saying?
Totally agree.
Yeah, for sure.
I totally agree. That's
For
real.
sure.
That's real.
Yeah.
Right, Mitch Ryan's like comment. All right, man. So, what's your website, social medias, anything? Let people know right now, man.
Yeah, my website is freshyramone.com. It's FRESHYRAMONE.com. You know what I'm saying? You get on there right now. You got multiple links to the album. You could just listen to it on SoundCloud. If you ain't got no money, if money tight, it's all good. I respect it. I appreciate you nonetheless. Listen to it. You could get it on YouTube. You could get it on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever. The album is called My Foolish Pride. MFP is the abbreviation. And I'm actually working on a capsule collection right now for it. Oh yeah, let me make sure.
Ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, here it is right here, the album. My Foolish Pride.
Yep.
Those of y'all, you know, who haven't got it yet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still doing physical copies out here.
You gotta do it, man.
Even though it take forever to open because it's old ass shit. You know what I'm saying? We still doing physical copies.
Oh, you got the. Let me see that.
No doubt, you already know, bro.
Oh, my dude, professional with it.
You already know I had to do it like that.
Hold
You
on,
know, I
let me
had to do it to him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see this, man? Let this focus
doubt.
on this real
No
quick.
doubt. I designed the cover myself. You know,
My
that's
Foolish Pride.
that's our potential. You know what I'm saying? I could do that shit even better, but I just want people to see, like, bro, this all could be done. We all possess this shit, bro.
Dang.
We all got this shit. Let's.
It's gonna be a classic. I'm gonna be like, man, look, I got the first classic album right here, man,
Bro.
on disc.
The first time I heard A Kid Named Cudi, that shit changed my life because I was like, damn, this nigga from Cleveland. It's a Cleveland nigga doing this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like time progresses, and you know, I would hope that people would get the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? That niggas got from A Kid Named Cudi from My Foolish Pride. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And yeah. So yeah, I guess that's my time, folks.
Right.
I don't know if you want to extend it or what. I don't know
It's
what
up
the
to
deal
you,
is.
man. I mean, hey. That's why I usually
It's whatever, bro. I'm chilling. I got the crown in me, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Man.
Like where's she at? She's still asking me love questions.
I think she went off now.
Oh, she went on.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess she got the answer she was looking for.
Her friend needed to know.
right. Her friend, quote unquote. Shout out. Oh shit. Who all we got on here? Shout out to Ye. What's up, Ye? What's up, boo? What's up, Charlie? What's up, Shelly? What's up, Lo?
Hey.
Oh shit. I just dropped the bottle of Douce.
It's all good.
It's all
bro.
good. I'm gonna hold it. You
It's
know what
all
I'm saying?
good, man. But I like to thank you for coming by today, man. Much love.
No doubt, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Good
Real,
fucking
appreciate
vibes,
you.
bro.
Appreciate you, G.
Appreciate you too, man. Like
No
you
doubt.
said, y'all, check out his album, man. I'm a vouch for it. His album is complete fire, man. I'm not just saying that because he's sitting right here. I listened to it last night for the first time. I listened to it twice.
Hey.
Related to it like crazy. I'm gonna listen to it again, bro.
You gotta listen to it thrice.
I'm gonna listen to it probably about
3
4
times,
5 times.
nigga.
I'm gonna listen to it every day,
4
man.
times,
I'm gonna get it.
nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
5 times, nigga.
You heard him, man.
No doubt.
But man, much love. Thanks a lot, bro, man. Wish you best of luck, best everything, man. What you do, man, because you definitely taking off. Actually, you're already out of here. So
Yeah.
it's going, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to the Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, and spread greatness.
No doubt.
We
no
outta
doubt.
here.
Peace.
Can you pose a picture real quick, bro? I'm just gonna screenshot it.
Oh.
Yep.
Just you gonna
You can
screenshot?
just pose, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me
Oh, go ahead.
mount this up real
what
quick.
you gotta do,
It's
fam.
still on here.
Yep.
All right, for sure.
Let me do it. There you go. We good.
Try to get rid of this doubt. Tryna find my second win. Thought about giving it up. Put it into the betterment plan.